So today we're gonna go ahead and talk about Yamcha, and I haven't gave this guy his own video. All I did was talk about Yamcha when he had first came out on JP. I believe I did a video on this guy. I think so. And did I talk about Yamcha when he first came out for Global? I can't even remember. Yeah, I can't remember. But Yamcha, I think that I think I'm preaching to the choir when I say this, but Yamcha's an amazing unit. He just completely just crushes content. And one thing that's so special about Yamcha is the fact that Yamcha does everything in the potential system in his passive. He has two separate procs of an additional super attack chance inside of his passive right over here. He has a 50% chance to dodge right over here and a 30% chance to crit right over here. So he has crit chance, he has additional super attack chance, and the fucker has dodge. And not to mention, each time this guy does a super attack, he builds up a 10% chance to dodge. It doesn't stack onto his 50% chance to dodge because that would be pretty goddamn busted. But it's pretty good because what that means is that he'll have a 50% chance to dodge. He'll have his 10% chance to dodge built up to whatever amount. Like, if this guy does a quadruple super attack, that's a 40% chance to dodge right over there. So he'll have his baseline 50% chance to dodge. He'll have a 40% chance to dodge if he does a quadruple super attack from the bottom of his passive right over there. And he'll have that free 5 dodge inside of his potential system because he's an int unit. Okay, Yamcha's pretty nasty. He can have 3 separate dodge procs. Alright. Now, Yamcha in the red zone is just amazing, of course, because provided the fucker fires off 4 super attacks, he's going to be dodging every boss left, right, and center. And even in off-meta content, my man's has a 50% chance to stun. So he's taking Battle Road, he's taking Dokkan Battlefield, he's taking, hell, even Infinite Dragon Ball History and any other sort of long events, and he's just crushing them. Even when his entrance animation buff wears off, I think he's still quite formidable. Because, guess what? He can build that 150% attack and defense right back up because he builds up 30% attack and defense with each attack performed up to 150. So even when that shit wears off, he just gets it right back. So Yamcha, he's him. He's really him. I'd say the only thing about Yamcha is that him up against the likes of Broly, for example, I mean, he takes a super attack, obviously it's gonna hurt. But other than that, I mean, outside of a boss that can cancel dodge like Broly, of course, I mean, he literally cancels every phase has canceled dodge. So Yamcha's gonna be, of course, a bit iffy. You do have to be careful running him in there. But the thing is that if you're not going up against a boss that doesn't cancel dodge, then Yamcha's gonna be a complete just demon. Now, think of it like this. Yamcha could sit in every single slot. It's pretty crazy. He can sit in every slot, including slot 1. But the thing is, when running him in slot 1, if the bosses have like, or the boss that you're going up against has a lot of attacks, like for example, the Metal Cooler Army, if they're attacking like 3, 4, maybe 5 times inside the first slot, then you really do gotta bank on Yamcha dodging a good amount of those attacks, or you just go ahead and just take a slot 1 unit you have in rotation with Yamcha. For example, I would like to say that Path of Power Goku could go ahead and sit in slot 1, provided he's going up against the Metal Cooler Army. That's just an example because, of course, Path of Power Goku is on Earthbred Fighters, and you can set him on Yamcha's team. So I would like to assume that you can just throw whatever slot 1 unit you have. I mean, I just use Path of Power Goku as an example because Path of Power Goku could sit next to Yamcha for sure. How many links does he share with him though? I'm pretty sure he's probably not on here. He's probably not even on here. Either that, or I just completely overlooked him. But yeah, that was just a complete example. Now, of course, like I've already stated, Yamcha does well in the red zone, clearly because he's a 200% leader skill to a great 200% leader skill. Of course, that being Earthbred Fighters and Earthlings as well as Turtle School. You guys know about Turtle School. Turtle School essentially has all these ridiculously powerful Goku units. It's basically the Goku category, as well as Earthbred Fighters being just an immaculate category. You have Power Awakening Piccolo, you have Path of Power Goku, you have the new Bulma. I mean, Need I say more? It's pretty crazy because that new Bulma is on his 200% leader skill. Where's that new Bulma at? She is right over here. She's on Earthbred Fighters and Earthlings, and probably has the best 12 key super attack animation in the game. That's just me, though. That's just me. And, of course, the icing to the beautiful red velvet cake that Yamcha has is this guy being able to launch his active skill whenever he wants, essentially. And it guaranteed hits too, which is, I mean, cool, I guess. But, yeah, I think Yamcha is a great unit. That's it. That's all I have to say about Yamcha. Although, he does have his underlying issues, like, one, this guy not gaining defense from his super attack effect and only raising attack for one turn, and two, technically, this is all he has for his active skill. Like, it's cool, it's free damage, technically, but attacks guaranteed to hit. It's like, does that really matter? Does it really matter? Like, not really too much. But, yeah, this guy having a pretty weird link set, provided you guys seen his linking partners. It's like Krillin and Gohan. This ain't Krillin from the Baba Shop. Katek Krillin and Gohan from the Metachlor movie. Nah, that's not cutting it. I mean, this Krillin is good right over here. As well as, I mean, LR Ultimate Gohan. I'm not sure if you'd run LR Ultimate Gohan right next to Yamcha. I mean, sure, if you'd want to do that, go ahead. How many links do they share? Like, what links do they share? I know they share 4 links, but what links? They share Infighter, Kamehameha, Shocking Speed, and Fierce Battle. So they get 2 key, 5% defense, and 45% attack. Okay, that seems pretty solid. It's like the only 2 feasible linking partners I can see you throwing him alongside is this Krillin and LR Ultimate Gohan, as well as the Piccolo and Goku. That's it. Although this Piccolo and Goku, as well as LR Ultimate Gohan, you do have to watch out for them. And the case with Krillin is that, of course, Krillin just an absolute beast, and Krillin would completely replace this guy's slot inside slot 1. He would directly throw this man in slot 2. Now, let's go ahead and take a peek at how many 200% leader skills our guy Yamcha is on. So, Yamcha is only on the Kai Goku's 200% leader skill to Turtle School. Huh. It's kind of weird that Yamcha, why does he only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 category teams? He has, like, no category teams, with a very weird-ass link set. Huh. I mean, his active skill is a little left to be desired, but the condition is obviously pretty goddamn easy. If you have a full turn of Earthbred Fighters, you can activate it immediately or after this character dodges 4 attacks. Doesn't seem too shabby, but the actual active skill itself is, it's whatever. It's really, really whatever. It is free damage though, technically, I guess, but probably not too much damage. So, something I did want to show before I close out the video is Yamcha one-turning the Cell Max event. And this is a pretty loaded-ass turn. Of course, shout out to Dokkan World. I'm going to leave the link to this short down below. Let's just go ahead and take a look at it. This seems pretty goddamn nasty to me. So he's going to let off the active skill. He already used B-Pan's active skill, and he has the Tech Krillin right next to him. I don't know how much support is on his rotation, but hey, if this Yamcha's going to one-turn him, it's going to be pretty nasty. That's a lot of fucking damage, by the way. A 16 million crit? Oh my goodness. Hold up. Hold. No, I can't go back. No, 17 million? Guys, Yamcha was at like 600k plus defense with a 50% chance to dodge. Okay. And he does 20 million attack stat. Second super attack. Okay, Yamcha. You don't calm down here. Keep going. And then he has a 21 million attack stat. Oh my goodness. If Yamcha gained defense on super. Yeah, man. Yamcha's nasty. Yeah, he was at like 600k defense doing a triple super attack. Essentially all of them being over like 15 plus million. Went from like the 16, 15 plus million range all the way to the 20 million range. I mean, but do keep in mind this turn is heavily wanked. Now, of course, what is good about Yamcha is the fact that Yamcha does have a great leader skill. Yamcha has a amazing passive, being able to do essentially everything in the potential system, basically that being him having crit chance, dodge chance, an additional super attack chance, and him being able to build up dodge chance with each super attack performed is just heavily supported by this guy's additional super attack chance. And another thing that's good about him, of course, is that his activation condition is quite easy. 4 dodges or having a full turn of Earthbred Fighters, and guess what? Earthbred Fighters is one of the best categories in the game. Now, what is bad about Yamcha? I think the only issues with Yamcha is his weird link set, his complete lack of categories, and him not getting defense on super. Other than that, Yamcha's completely a-okay in my book, but I think that is really about it. I appreciate you guys for watching. You guys are the best. I'll catch you guys in the next video, and I love you all. Peace.